Google's announcements this year at I/O 2025 were crazy. We got so many good stuff, all the way from Android XR to Gemini 2.5 having some form of deep think, which is advanced reasoning, and also all the way to a $250 monthly subscription to Gemini AI Ultra to access some of this stuff. And without further ado, we got to dig right into it and get cooking. So this is a good whiteboard, storyboard of all the amazing things that was announced. Juice Agent, which is like Codex, if you know OpenAI, to Flow, which is a filmmaking platform that uses AI models, VO3, which is one of the coolest AI models that generates videos and sound, and also Lyria, which is Google's models that does sound generation, combined together to make Flow. To Google Beam, very amazing stuff, which was called Project Starlight at some point, Project Astro, Project Moan, Scene ID, to Project Marina, to the Excel glasses, I think I mentioned that, to shopping in AI mode. So many stuff. This bot sort of like takes all of them and puts them into one place. Let's start looking at each video one by one. Let's start with one of the coolest one that I found to be very exciting, VO3. VO3 is a new model by Google, and it's a build up on VO2, and it does something really crazy. It's that it both generates video and also audio. Say goodbye to the silent area of video generation. We are introducing VO3 with native audio generation. So I've seen crazy examples of people's generation with this. The quality is up from VO2, so you have something that is way better in video generation. But more importantly, you can add dialogue between characters, sound effects, and even background noise. Crazy. And this is available now in the Gemini app for Google AI Ultra subscribers in the US. So if you're not in the US right now, you can get access to this, but it's going to roll out soon across the whole world. But you need to definitely be on the Google AI Ultra subscribers, which is something I think we should talk about. And it costs about $250 to get a monthly subscription. And that is steep, honestly. But it's the chat for that. We can do nothing about it. If you want to use it, you got to pay. Yes, without talking too much, let's go directly to Google AI Ultra. And that is the package that you got to be on to get access to all these amazing use cases. And it is more access if you want it. You get 30 terabyte of storage, you get YouTube Premium, and you get access to all the new features that was announced. And this is available in the US starting today, and soon it's going to roll out across all the countries. You can see all the packages you get. Gemini app with the 2.5 Pro Deep Think, that is also just a new release, and VO3. Flow with VO3, we've not talked about Flow, but I'm going to really show you. It's really cool and it's amazing. And I just realized that I never played the first video for you. Let's try play this.
This ocean, it's a force, a wild, untamed might. And she commands your awe with every breaking light. This ocean.
Okay, so that is a video generated by VO3, but the audio also comes with a video. The model generates both the audio and the video, and none of this is touched or post-production. None of that is happening yet. That's crazy. And this is something thinking about where we were like a year or two ago when we had Will Smith eating spaghetti. Now we have this natural physics.
It's
see the
force,
ocean moving,
a wild,
the movement, all of that all coming together to make this scene work. Or you can access it, you need to be on the Google AI Ultra, so that is not. You can subsidize that, you can substitute that. Also, we have agent mode. We are starting to integrate agentic capabilities throughout our products, including Chrome, Search, Gemini. Agent mode in Gemini is a new experiment that is allowing you to delegate complex planning and tasks to Gemini. Let's say you're looking for an apartment. So instead of you filtering through real estate apps daily and trying to keep track of everything, you can let Gemini find listings for you. This is a powerful feature that I think we should take leverage of. Agent mode is bringing agentic capabilities into Gemini. This is going to be rolling out really soon, starting from yesterday or day before yesterday that they announced all this stuff. And next we have Gemini in Chrome. If you know Gemini, it's the model that is so crazy and all the AI bells and whistles that come with it. Now they're saying that we're going to be able to use Gemini natively inside Chrome. Today we are introducing Gemini in Google Chrome and rolling this out first to Google Pro subscribers in the US. Everything starts from the US. Oh my God. So that means I can test it until the US decides to let it go. It's your AI browsing assistants that help you get things done. Type or talk to help you quickly understand context or get tasks done using the context of your current page. No tab switching required. This is a native. See right here, you can see we have Gemini logo and you can see it directly inside. Let's take a look at it. So this is Gemini logo and you can access Gemini directly inside Chrome. I don't use Chrome, I use Arc. What does that mean for me? I don't know yet, but we're going to find out. The craziest part of this is the XL glasses. Android XL glasses is coming, and it's a crazy feature. It has real-time translation of audio. I saw a demo, really crazy. It has real-time translation of demo. We're going to take a look at this. Also, it allows you to understand your environment. It has memory. So you can look at something. Let's say you place a cup of tea right on your cupboard and you walk 10 miles and you say, oh, where did I place my cup of tea? It can remember that you did place it on the cupboard sometimes earlier, and that is powerful for memory. But I don't know if you're going to be wearing this around the house anyways. It's probably going to be something you put on when you're going out, because the rate at which this stuff is going, we can probably have it in something like what I'm putting on right now. But they still look clunky and a little bit big and not that exciting to wear. Aside from the initial vibe that come with it, I don't see anybody wearing this as a normal everyday glasses yet. But they partnered with Warby Parker and also partnered with another beautiful name, I think Gentle Warmer or Gentle Bros, whatever they call themselves. They partner with those guys, and I think it's going to be coming really soon and to be more wearable. You know, what we have with all the, Meta is doing something with Ray-Ban, and these guys are doing something with two wonderful people too as well. So I'm going to play the demo for you, and you can see exactly what the Android XL power is and how this is going to look good.
Like my delicious coffee over here, and that text from Shram that just came in. Let's see what he said. All right, it's definitely showtime, so I'm going to launch Gemini and get us going. Send Shram a text that I'm getting started, and silence my notifications, please.
Okay, I've sent that message to him and muted all your notifications.
Perfect.
Oh, hey, mister.
Hey, Dieter.
I see the lights on your glasses, so I think it's safe to say that we're live right now.
That very nice subtle play at telling you that even though you're wearing it in public, people can tell that they're being recorded. They pointed at it, but it was a very subtle, kind of dramatic view.
Hey, everybody. It is pretty great to see I.O. from this angle.
Play one of their songs.
Okay, so one thing is it's not showing it as HUDs or display panels directly in the environment. It's showing it as like an overlay on top of the 2D plane. So you see, that's why it's translucent and it looks like this. So I don't know how this is going to fare when you have something like that in your ISO design, but I want to imagine that it's not going to be bad because they would have tested it, you know?
Love that. I can listen while I make my way to the stage.
Okay, who's ready to see these glasses? Here comes Mister. Welcome, Mister.
Hey, everyone.
Thanks for that star-studded behind-the-scenes look. By the way, do you want to book that coffee with Dieter now?
Yes, the crew actually gave me some awesome coffee backstage, so let me try something fun. Gemini, what was the name of the coffee shop on the cup I had earlier?
That might have been Bloomsgiving. From what?
Okay, you remember what I said about memory? This is what I was talking about. You can see how it can understand that it needs to retrieve memory, and more importantly, it can give you context based on what you've asked. So what you've seen, actually, that was a mistake. What you've seen. So this is a powerful feature, and I think this is going to really help a lot of oldies and boomers out there. More importantly, me, because I do forget where I keep my keys a lot. Now we have shopping in AI mode. We got shopping coming soon. The new shopping experience in AI mode will help you from inspiration to purchase. So you now got a specialized collage of images, products, and you can ask follow-up questions and make a decision. Now we have try it on, and this is not crazy. It's exponentially crazy, and this is badass because this is a startup that just raised recently, and now Google has it as a feature on one of their products that everybody already uses. So, who is the Google killer? Who is the bad boy here? Maybe Google. So starting today in the US, you can try clothes on virtually in labs. Say you saw a great shirt and you're not sure if it's the right fit for you, you can use the try on, upload a picture of yourself and get a feel of what a product might look like on you. So this is available on google.com shopping, or whatever that URL is. But I'm very sure it's going to be available on the native one. You can see what is happening here. You upload a photo of yourself and it's probably going to fit all these other clothes on you. It retains a body shape. You can see our hips right here. You can see a shoulder, and if it does looks as good as it is right now, it's crazy good. You can see how it kind of fits into our and just keeps our body dimensions the same. Even though the legs are morphing a little bit every time, it stays. It works. We take it. Thank you, Google. Thank you for serving us. Also, we have real-time speech translation, and I think this one is cool. Real-time speech translation directly in Google Meet. And this matches your tone and the way you speak, the pattern, the energy you're using, and you can have free-flowing conversation across any languages. It's magic. Es magico. It's magic. Real-time speech translation.
Hi, Camilla. Let me turn on speech translation. It's nice to finally talk to you.
Es bueno hablarte finalmente. No puedo esperar a alquilar tu casa.
Te vas a divertir mucho y creo que te va a encantar.
You're going to have a lot of fun, and I think you're going to love visiting the city. The house is in a very nice neighborhood and overlooks the mountains.
That sounds wonderful. Is the house
Eso suena maravilloso. ¿Es la casa cercana al transporte público o recomiendas alquilar un coche?
Es
¿Hay un
magico.
autobús cerca?
Es magico.
There's a bus nearby,
Es ma-
but I would recommend renting a car so you can visit the
you see what's
nature
happening?
and enjoy it.
Oh my God. Beautiful. I think that is one of the coolest demo I have seen. And I think it just summarizes what exactly is possible today with this stuff. And I'm not kidding. It's magic. Es magico. So next we have Google Beam. And this one is not exactly for consumers, not for people like me and you. But if you are looking to have people be in calls with you and you can almost feel them almost right there, you can see them looking 3D form, Google Beam is coming to solve the problem. Google Beam, what started as a project Starline, has evolved into a revolutionary 3D video communications platform. The combination of AI video model and light field display allows you to make eye contact and read subtle cues as if you were face to face. Beam.google. That's it. Play this and see it. You see, it looks like a device, like a TV, and then it takes different angles of the same person and use some Gaussian splatting and like diffusion and all this stuff, and like use light and depth and all that amazing stuff, and produces like this amazing 3D guy. And it feels like the guy is next, like he's in the room outside there. You can see it looks like the lightning and everything kind of make it real. And that is Google Beam. Bring them to you while you go to them if they're using Google Beam as well, I guess. And then there is Flow. Flow, we cannot overemphasize the beautiful platform called Flow that Google just released. Introducing Flow, a new type of AI filmmaking tool that combines the best of VO, Imagen, and Gemini, built with and for creatives. Flow helps you maintain character and visual consistency from one clip to the next. So what you do in one clip, you can extend that, you can add more to it, and maintain the same story in one platform, one board, one scene. Let us see how emerging filmmakers are using it. Creators in Flow.
I don't know if I'm on the right path, but I'm trying to find it. I'm questioning, searching, and then something shifts, and I'm not trying anymore, I'm just doing. And all of the pieces start falling into place.
It all feels pretty clear in my head.
You can add more to it. You can take out and extend the clip. You can reduce a clip. Let's say you like the beginning part of a video clip that Veo has generated. You can scroll that back and also like extend it with AI to make something a different variation. All this comes with sound effects, ambience, and also like audio effects, SFX, essentially. It does this model. So it's beautiful. Google is winning on this, and honestly, it's a beautiful one to see. And if it does retain consistency, as they say, oh my God, it's cool. Moving on, we now have Stitch. So what exactly is Stitch? You know, I always say we can use V0 for creating UI, front end, and all the stuff. Well, Stitch is especially built out for design. So meet Stitch by Google Labs, the fastest and easiest products to generate great designs and UI. So, woo, woo. Hey. Okay, you give it a prompt, generate designs, boom, boom. Can even change the theme. Okay, it's crazy that I know someone exactly building something like this, and Google just shipped it out with all their 1 million devs. And endless 401ks. Woo. So my immediate question is, are these things that you can tweak? Like if you want to take this directly from here into Figma, can you actually do that? If you can do that, then boom, it's over. But if you can't, well, it is here. Moving on, we now have DeepThink in 2.5 Pro. What exactly is DeepThink? You know, reasoning models was introduced in the OpenAI models. I think DeepSeek was one of the first people that started this reasoning thing and exposing those reasoning processes directly to the user. Now we have 2.5 Pro, but it now comes with advanced and even a deeper thinking mode called the Deep Think Enhanced Reasoning mode. Moving on, we have Learn LM. What exactly is that? Help you understand what you see, give you responses that are coherent with education. We now have AI mode. AI mode is a total reimagining of search with even more advanced reasoning, so you can ask longer, complex queries that can self-do things, because you have agent mode, you have AI mode, and AI overviews are now used by 1.5 billion people a month in 200 plus countries and territories. Gemini 2.5 is coming to both of this week. Longer queries for early testers, the AI mode. Next to images, videos, and things you see, so all this stuff, we have AI mode that is like, if you use Arc, you might have seen something that looks like this. Oh, there's even a new view for that, mid AI mode. Okay, now we have something called Project Astra. Let's see what exactly this bad boy can do.
I'm here with the latest research prototype of Project Astra, and we're going to see how it can help me fix my bike. Hey, go online and look for a user's manual for a Huffy mountain bike.
I have found a user manual for you. What would you like to know about it?
Okay, cool. Now scroll until you find the section about the brakes.
Sure thing. Looking for that page now.
I think I stripped this screw. Can you go on YouTube and find a video for how to fix that?
Of course. I'm opening YouTube now.
Okay, so you see what just happened? He asked a query. Find me a manual. 2, scroll to the page where it talks about brakes. And 3, it can even multitask and tell you, you know what? While you're doing this other stuff, go to YouTube and go find something about screwing something up. Let's go. By the way, this is at 2x speed. It's probably slower than this, so don't take this as it is.
It's like a good video.
Place a rubber band over the head of the screw.
Oh, nice.
Press down firmly.
Did the correct bin for you?
It seems like I need a spare tension screw. Can you call the nearest bike shop and see what they have in stock?
Yep. Calling them now.
Well, this might be the closest we get to Jarvis.
I think my brake pads are wearing down. Can you check the manual again and see if it talks about them anywhere?
According to the manual, if you look on page 24...
Do you want to get lunch?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Can you finish what you were saying?
As I was saying, if you look on page 24...
Okay, so that was a very quick, simple example of showing you that it can pick up tasks. So it was interrupted. It detected when somebody else came into the room and said something else, and it was able to pick back from what it was saying. So voice detection, automatic context detection, and all the beautiful things that you say in English, but this is one thing to say. It's beautiful.
4, section 2, you'll see how to replace the brake pads.
Hey, any updates on that call?
Yep, I just got off of the bike shop. They confirmed they have your tension screw in stock.
What? It called the bike shop at in the background? Okay. Something is going on, and it's beautiful to see.
Would you like me to place a pickup order?
Could you show me some examples of dog baskets I can put on?
Do people really talk to their mobile phones like this or for this long? It's weird. It's cool, but it's weird.
My bike?
Here are some options. I think Zuka would look really great in these.
Okay. Project Astra. Take my money. The ones I can give. We have context retrieval, we have interface control, we have agent alighting so it can focus on the right things and like draw your attention to those particular things. We have call assistance, which we saw it called the bike shop in the background and did all the tasks that it needed to do. Knowledge grounding, it can fetch out things from email and other stuff and kind of know what exactly is going on. Context aware dialogue. That one is what we saw when somebody came into the space. It understood that it needed to parse. And if that is not enough, we now have Lyria 2. And this is an AI tool for professional musicians. And even it's available on YouTube Short, Vardix AI, and Music AI Sandbox. Mind you, this is all AI generated. So enjoy. Image Gen 4. You can see these beautiful things created. You can see how sharp this is. Oh my God, see the details on this cloud. The ants are literally looking good. They look clay. Moving on, we now also have Gemini Diffusion, the latest text diffusion model, which is super fast. I saw Diffusion and I was amazed. Diffusion is crazy fast, guys. Super fast, super fast. Okay, please provide a solution to this mart. The problem is this, and boom. The answer is ready. Did you see that? Once again, boom, the answer is ready. Did you see how long it took? What? That was fast. That was super fast. So what really happened here is diffusion is majorly used for images, and it's kind of like a very, I don't want to say subtractive way, where you like give it noise and then you shape the noise until it looks like the right thing. And if you notice in this second part of the clip, you can see it takes the original trash generated and makes edits to it until it kind of makes sense to the context, right? This is different from the transformer models that we kind of see with all these text-based models. Diffusion is a new play, and it seems to be super fast. We're going to watch out and see how it performs compared to other ones. Moving on, we have Google Native Audio can now switch back different languages, and it supports over 24 languages.
It can converse in more expressive ways. It can capture the really subtle nuances of how we speak.
It can even seamlessly switch to a whisper like this.
This works in over 24 languages, and it can easily go between languages.
So the model can begin speaking in English, but then
ये हिंदी या किसी भी और भाषा में switch कर सकता है.
And switch back, all with the same voice.
Also, we got Jules. Jules is an AI coding agent powered by Gemini 2.5, and it works asynchronously across your. Jules is one of all the other amazing software engineering agents out there that does all the work. We have got Devin, we got Codex, and now we have Jules. And I think there's also something by Anthropic called Claude Code. All of these are amazing. This is amazing as well. Okay, so one thing I think I have not talked about is personal context. I mentioned it in the beginning, but I've not really go deep down into it. So what Pakistan Context means is now Gemini can now have access to all your other Google apps. So it has context of your Gmail, has context of your YouTube, has context of everything. And it can use this to provide more personalized responses to whatever you ask of it. And I think this is powerful. And they did say that they're going to be mindful of all the data privacy concerns and all the stuff, that it's just sandbox, that none of this is leaking beyond your own context. Well, trust me, bro, you know, as I say, trust me, the thing called Synth ID. So this is a functionality or a capability or a feature or whatever it is that allows Google to label anything AI generated with a cryptographic identification that they can detect later on. So this is all in the process and all in the research and all in the means of making sure that AI stuff can be recognized from real life news, deepfakes, and all the stuff. This is all part of the efforts to make that really airtight. Gemini AI Ultra, which is costing you about $250 per month, and that is the subscription that might allow you to access every other thing in this release. If you don't pay $250 per month, you would not have access to Flow. You would not have access to Gemini 2.5 Pro with all the bells and whistles. You would be stuck with whatever you're stuck with. This has been fun, me going through all these amazing releases by Google with you, and I do hope that you go take your time to look through them. And if you have any questions, you know what to do. Drop them in the chat. Let's talk about them. Let's explore. But more importantly, keep prompting.